Good morning, everyone. I'm TJ, and this is TJ's Take, Episode 4. Our subject today is suicide. This is a topic that I've never talked about, so if I jump around or I'm kind of what do you want to say, scatterbrained, then forgive me. But I think it is a topic and a subject that hits closer to home with a lot of people, and they don't even realize it. I've had acquaintances, friends, and even a family member commit suicide. Um, I I had a family member in 2009, maybe it was like closer to 2010, commit suicide, and I think about that guy every single day. You know, whether it's hearing a Brad Paisley song on the radio, whether it's hearing some George Jones on the radio, or whether it's hearing an old muscle car rev up at a stoplight. Those those are the times that I look up in the sky and I just do that, you know. Um, it's one of those things where that guy touched so many people. You know, it's just crazy. You know, you go to a funeral like that, and it's almost like your whole body is numb. You know, it's not. You just don't know how to feel sometimes. You know, and then you realize how many people actually love that person. That person touched every single freaking person that they ever even looked at, almost. You know, but it's one of those things that, like I said, you know, I do hold on to some memories, but most of the time with my uncle, at least, it's things that I see, and it's things that I hear, and it's smells that I smell, and just different things. It's like, man, you're the man, dude. I know you're still around. But we just like, I mean, even last night, you know, I went to a friend of mine. She had a remembrance last night, and just to sit there and people watch, you know, just see how many people that lady affected. It's just insane. You know, it's awesome to know. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying the whole experience was awesome. I'm saying that just to know that she touched that many people on this planet, that is awesome. People got up there and told stories and sang songs and drank and danced, cheered, cried, you know? Awesome, you know? Almost a celebration of life. I know, you know, when somebody passes away, I know that's probably hard to do. It is. But I mean, instead of being sad, let's be happy about all the moments that they did touch us, you know? Um, it's just crazy, you know? It's, you think, what's his name? Justin Moore sings the song "If Heaven Was So Far Away." You know, that song makes a lot of sense to me because you know I pack up the kids and go for a day. You know, it's like I'd pack my kid up and we she she would love her great uncle Kurt. So and and trust me, he would have loved her a lot too. So you know, it's just that's what I'm saying. Just certain songs, certain events, certain sounds, certain smells. They just put a smile on my face. You know. And trust me, I know everyone deals with their own darkness. Everybody on this planet deals with their own darkness. You know, I was sitting talking to my mother last summer, and I'm not a guy that gets down very often. I do. Trust me, I do. Everyone does. But it's like I've had upwards 35, 40 surgeries and laid in bed for a solid year at a time. So it's like I don't know if I get down to that level. You know? I mean, we all deal with darkness, trust me. But I've kind of always compared it to, because I never really understood it a whole lot. I never understood how can somebody get that down, like be that down to where they just don't get it, I mean, people don't get it. And I thought to myself one day, well, for my whole life, I've always worried about me pushing a walker more than other people have. At least that's what my family says and friends say, I've let it bother me more than my friends or girls that I've met or guys that I've met. I take it into play more than they do, you know? And I think that's always going to be the case. Even as I get older, I just know people are going to be shallow because I push that for balance. It's like, they think something's wrong with me or whatever. It's like, no, dude, I'm 30. In my 30s, I've taken care of myself since I was 18. But it's always something that's going to bother me. It's my personal darkness. And no one will ever talk me out of that state. And that's my comparison. It's like I think when someone gets that down and that out of shape in their mind, no one's going to talk them out of that personal issue that's up in their head. I mean, that may not be the greatest comparison, but we all deal with that. We all deal with that one thing that can just get us twisted upstairs, just get us going from happy to almost numb again, So it's just, I mean, what I've always thought is is if y'all ever need anyone to talk to, or anybody. I mean, even if you don't know me at all, even if you've never spoke to me, or you've only spoke to me once in your life, give me a call. Find me on YouTube or Facebook. My name is TJ, T period J period, last name McIlrath, McIlrath. And if you wrote me out of the blue one day, you just said, hey TJ, I'm not feeling it today. Can you talk to me? I'm a pretty good listener, and obviously I think I'm a good talker also, but if you called me up, I'd do my best just to put a smile on your face, even if it's only for that day. That's all that matters to me. Change your mindset, change your mind frame for that period of time. I may not be able to help you as a whole, or even if you just called me and wanted me to listen, or wanted me to get you some help, I'll do it. We all have a smartphone. They have a 1-800 number for a suicide prevention line. But, I've talked to a lot of people about that, and, they're like, oh, I don't want to call some stranger. But then on the other hand, some people are like, yeah, I'd rather talk to a stranger. But I may be a stranger, so, just don't hesitate to call somebody if you even if you're a little nervous, just give somebody a call. Maybe that one person can change your whole mindset on everything. Maybe. It may be a big maybe, and it may not work, but I'll give it my best shot. Because I know if I had something on my mind, excuse me guys, I know if I had something on my mind that was that major, I'd probably want to talk to somebody, because I think we feel better letting it out, even if it's just venting to somebody and then having a good cry, just let it out. Let that aggression, let that anger out. And usually I've always felt better when I do that. Now, I may be that rarity, but Yeah. Um, we all are unique and we all are special. And I don't think that we hear that enough in today's world. Everybody is unique and everybody is special and everybody is loved, whether they think they are or not. You know? So, um, and I've always thought you can't fix anything ever if you yourself isn't around to do it. You know, it's a thing where that's easier said than done, but I know you can't fix it if you're not around here to fix it. And some of those people, if they're, if they're anything like my family, they want to be the one to fix things because, I don't know, they're just good at it, I guess, So, um, so yeah, like I said, this is a first time topic for me. I've never really been open or talked about it. It's not that I don't feel comfortable with talking about it. I just have never done it. So, sorry if I'm wishy-washy or jumping around on the whole subject, but yeah, it has an impact on people. Trust me. I mean, I think it's really cool remembering people for who they really were, you know? But we all deal with it, whether it's a minor issue that makes us down and out or it's a major issue that makes us down and out. Those minor issues can usually turn into major issues. So, yeah. But basically, yeah, I just wanted to let people know that you're not alone. Don't try to fight this battle alone if you're fighting a battle. Trust me, because I can talk to you, or I can get you some help, or suicide prevention can talk to you, or call a family member, call a pastor, anybody that you confide confidence in or trust. But yeah, because we need you around. So we love you. I love you. And maybe you don't know me, or maybe you know me, or maybe you've known me for a long time, or maybe you've only known me for a little amount of time. But I love you all. As I get older, I realize we got to cherish those little moments in life. The little moments. Some people sit there and they're like, "Oh, my life is so bad." Really, really, what makes your life so bad? Because I have bad moments in my life. Yeah, trust me. But most of all, my life is pretty darn good. It's because people want to focus on the big changes in life. I think, in my opinion. I think they want to focus on the negatives in life and not the positives. It's like, you waking up, you breathing, you healthy. That's the start, right? So yeah, but this podcast is dedicated to everybody in this world that we have lost because of depression, because of suicide, that changed the world. Because whether they didn't know it or not, they changed your world just a little bit. Whether it was a little bit or a lot, they changed your world. They changed the whole makeup of everything that's around you. And for that, I dedicate this to them. Because they're awesome. And they're probably our guardian angels watching out for us in some way. Trust me. But, yeah. As I said, don't forget to comment or make comments on the page afterwards, and hit me up and let me know how you like the the episode, and I love you guys, and hope you have a good week. I know it's Monday, but smile for me. TJ Steak, I'm out of here.